Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be discussing a heavier topic. I'm sure the title will already have indicated that. The topic of children being exploited has been discussed a few times on my channel. One of the more recent examples is Desmond is Amazing, the drag kid, which they tried to take down my videos, which nothing screams innocence like trying to censor me. But anyway, so here we have another situation where child exploitation, at the very least, occurred. So we're talking about a channel named Fantastic Adventures. This channel has now been taken down. So we're talking about a woman named Michelle Hobson, a 48-year-old woman who was abusing her 7 adopted children, who were, of course, part of this child-centered family type channel. So this channel was called, like I said, Fantastic Adventures. It had over 800,000 people following. Recent videos had millions of views, so it was a very popular channel. So what came out was that the mother was beating them, molesting them, locking them in a closet, and even refusing them food and water. So apparently this information actually came from Hobson's grown daughter. She apparently told the investigators that her mother had been abusing the children, like I said, and according to her, the children were allegedly locked for days inside closets, pepper sprayed, and denied food and water for days. The abuse was a punishment for failing to participate in the woman's YouTube show or for forgetting lines. So imagine having children who essentially are making you money, and if they forget a line, they don't get food or water. The channel got demonetized. I looked for it. I think it's been taken down or somehow hidden. So then officers ended up going to Hobson's home and they discovered a child in an unlocked closet, only wearing a pull-up diaper, and described other children in the house as looking pale and underweight with bags under their eyes. So one of the children described punishments from his mother and said, either get beat with a hanger or belt or a brush or get pepper sprayed from head to toe. The children told police they were forced to act in the successful series videotaped in their house, and if they tried avoiding being in the show, they were abused. One child, given the opportunity to drink water, downed 3 large bottles in 20 minutes. That's so sad. 2 of Hobson's adult sons were also arrested. They also were in some of the videos. Logan Hackney said that he had talked with his brother Ryan about reporting their mother, but never did. Both men were charged with 7 counts of failing to report the abuse of a minor. This is not one of those situations where there was no one around to possibly report it. Like if this mother just had these 7 children and they didn't have any relatives over or over enough to see this abuse, you can be like, well, damn, like I'm glad, this worked out, But here, there were people around who could have come in far earlier. It didn't have to get to this point where the children looked underweight. They looked hungry. One of them drank that much water in the span of 20 minutes. It didn't have to get to this point, and there were people around who could have prevented this from the very beginning, and I think that's what's the most sickening to me. Like, of course, Michelle Hobson herself is sickening beyond belief. I don't think I need to really say that. But the fact that there were 3, as far as I understand, adult bystanders, the 2 brothers, and then the sister that were all grown up and that could have stepped in, that fucks me up. And that goes back to the idea of child exploitation. Now, obviously, I don't know how Michelle Hobson rewards the people who are in her videos, the grown-up people. I don't know if the brothers were getting a cut of the money and that's why they just didn't say anything. I don't know if these people were financially motivated. So I'm wondering whether people didn't speak up just to line their pockets and, came out whenever it was convenient. It disgusts me that these 2 older brothers didn't say anything and just opted out of any type of responsibility. And this inevitably brings me back to the question of, should children be on YouTube, which honestly I think is such a gray kind of discussion, because obviously YouTube can be an enjoyable thing for children to do, to vlog their adventures or review toys, whatever. The thing is, it becomes so complicated when the parents kind of take that and run with it, in the sense that they see that there's a profit being made and they don't want to lose the profit, so the child potentially does not enjoy what they're doing anymore, and instead it's really about the parent and no longer the child's kind of direction. And honestly, I don't want to make a blanket statement and say that all child or family channels are bad. The thing is, what's concerning to me is that there are more and more channels being brought to our attention where the parents have just been horrific and abusive in different ways. We had Daddy of 5, we have scandals with the Ace family, and of course, the negative things are always going to get more media attention. So by no means is every family channel bad. It's just the consistent outing of new family channels that are really, really shady, if not abusive, concerns me, because there will forever be YouTube drama. YouTube drama will always be a thing. But as much as the beauty community scares me, as much as the pet community scares me, this situation is not by any means drama. This is real life, potentially life ruining action that can and probably will affect these kids for the rest of their lives, right? So, you know, compared to other communities, I do think that the family channel, child channel community has far more of a responsibility, because in the beauty community, if you don't like a palette and someone else tweets something shady, no one's gonna die, right? But here, someone can actually die. And so I think it's a community that scares me because it has that kind of responsibility, that the children have to be protected and taken care of, and also protected from creeps online, from online hate. So I just wonder, you know, if that community needs to have different rules in some way. I don't know if it'd be fair, but it'd probably be in the best interest of the children. Anyways, guys, let me know what you think about children on YouTube and parents kind of managing their children's career. Do you think it will always end up being negative, or do you think that there's a way where it can be balanced out so it's a positive experience for everyone? Anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you to my patrons as always, and let's get right into the fan art.